Hi, Virgos. This is your reading. Now, this is going to be a general reading for the sign Virgo. Virgus, what I like to call it. I don't know why. When I think of the name Virgo, it just pops into my head. Virgo, Virgus. Don't ask me why, okay? Virgos. Now, this is for the mid to end of February up until the start of March to like mid-March. So end of February to mid-March, this is your reading, all right? I'm going to start right off with, I'm sensing that you guys have been feeling like you need a sign, like you need some sort of sign. Reassurance to help you establish yourself. All right? I also was hearing on to the next, on to the next. So you are definitely on to the next, whether that be a new relationship, whether that be leaving the past behind. I'm hearing some sort of subtle movement. So maybe this isn't happening all at once here. I am getting here for you guys to know currently is that it's important for you to start shining your light, okay? I have gifts and talents here. So whoever's watching this, you are extremely gifted and also extremely talented. Now it's time for you to showcase these gifts and these talents, okay? You were born with your own unique set of gifts and talents. You hear? You heard? Listen up, fellas. Pay honor and respect to these qualities. Then go out and share them with the world. All right? So you are being guided and persuade to tap into that part of you, that little oomph that you got going on, that I'm feeling like you don't show this part of you to everybody. You might be a little closed off. I'm hearing you might like to stay away from the noise, but also that you're a really fun person is what I'm getting. And this is like a whole new era for you. All right? So the end of this month, heading into next month, you're going to be experiencing some subtle changes, apparently. So it's not going to be happening all at once, but you're going through a shift, an aura shift. And you're going to be expanding. You're going to be in a higher position, working your way towards a higher position, whatever this means. And you're going to be seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. There's going to be a whole new way of seeing things for you guys, all right? Tell me more about this for my Virgos. What is this change going to be about? What's the energy surrounding this absolute sudden change for these Virgos? You're going to be creating generational wealth. I know that for a fact. Okay. Prince of Swords. Okay. Oh. Okay. So it's not easy, but you're ready. And this is going to become easy as you go, is what I'm getting. Okay, that initial the initial beginning standpoint can feel a little intimidating, can seem like it's something that doesn't match your personality. I'm sensing this is going to be something completely different. Like, you're gonna have to completely, it's gonna be fun though. Like, you're going to be completely breaking out of your shell if you haven't already. And people are really going to be honoring these gifts and talents that you have, whether you shied away from them before, or if you thought that people wouldn't care before. Well, the world is changing. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. The world is changing. The consciousness is shifting on the planet. What people used to be entertained by is no longer the case anymore. It's like, if it's not beneficial, then it's slowly going to start fading away. It's not going to have the same popularity as what I'm getting here. People are really going to be investing in their health and their wellness. And I know Virgo is very known to be extremely healthy, usually wealthy, usually on the top of their game, in tip-top shape, physically, mentally, spiritually, or you're about to be more, that's what it is. You're about to be tapping into your spiritual side and your spirit is what I'm getting. You're known to be very well organized. You're on top of things. Excellent worth ethic. Eccentric, I'm hearing. Now you're going to be tapping into your essential being here, where you're going to be able to ease up a little bit. Now, some people think that Virgos are uptight. I wouldn't see them as being uptight. I see them as being seers. I think that not all of them, but a lot of them, they just have a really good eye. Now, they're meticulous with detail. They pay attention to detail. But not only that, they have a very good way of seeing things for how they really are. And they can usually get down to the bottom of things, like the nitty-gritty of every situation. Whether this be like, maybe you're getting into some kind of like investigation kind of a work, investigative work. That doesn't have to be the case, though. But you're going to be fulfilling your soul's purpose, whatever this role is that you are stepping into. And you can feel it. Prince of Swords, it's about action. It's about taking some sort of intellectual action, but you're in the beginning phases of it. I'm hearing break loose. Footloose. Yeah, you're getting in touch with this odd side of you. You're going to be getting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sensing that you've just been like in a work environment maybe where like it could have been cutthroat, or it just could have been like such a drag to you. And like you really had all of your Virgo traits like in tip-top shape, I'm hearing. And you weren't able to just breathe and like just let loose. I'm hearing like you could be surrounded by like some negativity, so it's going to be time for you to get your head out of the gutter in this new role that you're about to step into. You're going to be reprogramming your mind if you haven't started already. And I'm seeing a sunrise. So sunsets also are very important. You're going to be connecting to the sun a lot more. So maybe sun gazing is important. In small fragments, only for a couple seconds at a time, if you're new to it. Learning how to tap into your inner self is what you're going to be learning how to do, okay? That's the message I'm getting. I want to get deeper into it. But you're ready for this. I can sense that you are ready for whatever this calling is. Like you've answered the call. And not only that, you're realizing that you are the call. Like Like, you were meant to shift the consciousness on the planet in some sort of way. Or you were meant to make people think differently. And you have something to show. You have so much to offer. And I'm sensing that the roles that you have been in, you weren't seen. You weren't respected or recognized in the way that you truly need to be. And I know Virgos in particular, they really have this deep desire where they need to be known and recognized for the duties that they do and the duties that they give to others. And that's what gives them that reciprocity type of feeling where they're fully able to engage themselves. Because it's not only that they're helping people, it's that they're getting a response from people where they truly honor you for the work that you do. And that's what makes you feel fulfilled, is people truly honoring the fact that you have your own individuality and you embrace the way that you think. And you're going to be able to speak your mind and people are going to start to listen to you, is what I'm getting here. What a very powerful message. This is a very, very powerful message. All right, let's keep it going. What else do they need to know? Trust. Okay, so you are in good hands. This is what you need to know. So that must have been the sign that you needed to hear, is that you are in good hands, Virgos. All right? I think that you've always needed to hear this and no one's ever really told you this. Or you've never really been able to really trust and believe that you can trust the process. Okay, now you're stepping into this vibration here where not only are you able to trust yourself, you're going to be attracting people that can be trusted. And I know that's very rare for you guys, okay? So trust can only be built or restored with honesty and sincerity. So you're going to be learning how to trust yourself and others, which is what I just said. And trust that you are divinely supported at this time. And that's what I think also the sign is that you guys needed, is you've been needing this support. I truly believe that you've never really ever had genuine support in your entire life. Okay, Virgos are always off, always trying to structure everything else and mediate everything else. And they're always the mediator when people are fighting. They always have to step in and give that grounding, responsible energy. It's like their duty is to mediate. It's to keep the waters cool. It's like you always have to be there to separate the conflict, you know, to ease the tension. And that's what you guys are so good at, is you're perfect at this. You're so good at easing the tension. But I feel like a lot of the times, so you guys are the ones that feel the most tension. You end up feeling the most because you're so set on focusing on everybody else and making sure that everybody else is good. Even though you're very healthy, and this doesn't have to align for everybody, even though you're extremely healthy physically and you eat well and you look good, you're not always feeling good. Like, I'm sensing that, yeah, you might have to change your diet. Maybe going vegan or vegetarian is something to think about. Doesn't have to be that's not for everybody. But I'm sensing that like your whole, like your soul, your mind, you're going through this upgrade, your spirit, you're going through this upgrade where what no longer serves needs to be removed. And if it's not removed yet, it's going to quite literally force itself out of your surroundings and out of your body. All right? It's going to be like an out of body experience, what you are heading into, okay? All right. So yeah, it's time to trust and believe in this next phase. All right. I want to, you know what? Yeah. So this is the kind of vibe you're going into here. It's literally like genius level unlocked here, okay? This is your affirmation. I am connected to divine source and the universal flow of energy, okay? I receive the secrets of all that is. was, and ever will be. One more time. I receive the secrets of all that is, was, and will ever be. How's that for a magical message? You guys know your shit. Confirmation, you know your shit. You might not always say it out loud, but you know your shit. Okay? You know what's up. And you know you will always get to the bottom of things, okay? What else? Any other messages for Virgo in this current standpoint heading into the next month? All right. Okay. Interesting. 8 of Discs. Prudence. Yes, something is budding. Something is budding in the near future. There's like this tree here with these flowers and these beautiful purple flowers on the horizon. There's just some majestical magic hidden underneath the surface is what I'm getting for y'all. It's just like dying to sprout up and just, woo! A beautiful flower. I mean, you don't have to, this is for male or female, okay? Like the color of your soul. The color of your soul. People are going to start seeing the color of your soul is what I'm getting here. Not just the exterior, not just the looks, not just the personality. No, they're going to start seeing deeper than that. And it's going to be, this is going to be radiating outside of you. I don't know why. Dancing is important. Dancing is important. Getting up and dancing and listening to music is very, very important to help channel this energy, okay? And to really tune into this like weird magical side that you are stepping into, okay? I'm sensing that like you might have felt like you're not actually uptight, but like because people are always saying that Virgos are so uptight all the time, like you might subconsciously take that in subconsciously because you're like, oh, well, people just say Virgos are uptight, so I must be uptight. So like deep down, you've never really been fully able to like, woo, because like, oh, like Virgos are uptight, so I'm supposed to be uptight. I'm supposed to be the mediator. I'm supposed to be in line. I'm supposed to be in check. I'm supposed to be observing all the time. Not all the time anymore. You're going to start finding all of the answers within. Genius, level unlocked, guys. You're unlocking the inner genius within. And it's time to trust this process. Now, the answers are going to be coming to you because you guys are doing all the right things. You're taking care of yourselves. If you're not meditating, you're being guided to start meditating. Even for 5 minutes in the morning. That's it. 5 minutes in the morning. That's it. You don't gotta go crazy. You don't gotta meditate all day. Some people have to do that. Some people don't. All right? Even if you meditate before bed and fill your thoughts with good thoughts before you go to sleep at night. All right? Strife. 5 of Wands. Okay. So there's some kind of conflict within the self. And you're going to be getting rid of this conflict. It's closing itself out. This cycle is closing here. Where you feel like you are at war with yourself within at times, maybe. Maybe you feel like the only thing blocking you from this next cycle is your own negative thoughts. And now you could be someone who, like, you give the best advice. You're really, really good at what you do, whatever it is that you do. But I'm sensing that you have this self-sabotage that you don't even understand exists within you because you're such a perfectionist that you don't understand that you already do things so perfectly. And a lot of people wish they could do things as good as you. But you don't see it that way. You're like, I have to be the best of the best. And you still see people as better than you when the work that you're doing is just as good, if not even more meticulous. All right, so I need you guys to remember this. Tell me more about this strife within. All right. Princess of Discs. Yeah, you are healing some old toxic word choices I'm hearing. Barnacles. I don't know why I heard barnacles. Like, rough around the edges, maybe? You're learning to just flow and absorb. To not get so out of pocket with like the slightest little like mishap. Like if things don't go exactly how they are planned, it's like yeah, if you hit your foot on a barnacle, I guess you're like, ow. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Easier said than done. What I mean by this is, when you're starting a new project, it's like, you might overthink things to the point where you're like, all right, let me do that, in that. Wait, in that. And then rewatch and rewire and this and that. And it's like, you're being shown that that's like hitting your foot on a barnacle, I guess. All right, that's a really weird analogy, but I'm known for having like the strangest analogies, I swear. That's just what I get, okay? So, Princess of Discs. You are really honing in on your skills here. And you're releasing any bad intentions that are around you or that you have within yourself. You're finding peace of mind. Even if that includes cutting out, like, anyone or anything. I'm hearing this is the end of the race, meaning this is the end of pushing yourself to the brink of no return. Like, yeah. This is your era of, like, you can actually enjoy and play and have a good time, and you can still, like, own your fucking shit and be the queen or the king of the land in your reality. Like, this is the moment of truth where you're gonna start believing that the world owes you something now because you've lived your entire life giving yourself away to people and not getting shit in return. And so now the scales are being flipped now. And so things are flipped now. It's like I said in the other video. The script is flipped. Yeah. You're getting everything back in return that you gave out that you never got back from these fucking one-sided friendships, fucking, alright, excuse my language, freaking shitty-ass partners in the past, maybe, that never worshipped you the way that you were meant to be worshipped. As you're sitting there all meticulous with your overthinking thoughts and, like, literally thinking highly the best of all these people and always putting everyone before you, and you would just be around these people that never saw that in you. And it just made you feel like you had to like compete with yourself even more. That's what it is. You felt like you had to compete with yourself. And that's not a bad thing. But for you guys, it's on a whole nother level. Where like this self-sabotage that you've experienced is out of the picture now, okay? Now, you're going to be looking and reassessing the past. Okay? And seeing what went wrong. And seeing how your old way of being no longer serves you, okay? And, like, when I see this Princess of Discs, I just see this lady. It looks like it looks like she wants to start a fire. Like, she wants to burn the old ways of being. Like, completely. And it's a mindset thing here. It's a mindset thing. You're putting your foot down. You're no longer allowing anything that doesn't align with your highest good. All right? Whew. Yeah. This is powerful, you guys. This is really powerful. I don't know exactly what it is that you're going to be doing. But all I know is that your life is not going to be this power struggle anymore, where you're at war with yourself, like where you just feel like it's not enough. I'm sensing you guys are really, really good at whatever it is that you do, and you've excelled like to the extreme. And now it's time for you to take that power back. Rise and shine, baby. Like, I'm getting, if you have negative thoughts in the morning, I'm just getting that it's time to reprogram your mind to the point where you might even have to put like a note by your bedside table where you wake up in the morning that says like, rise and shine, baby, or like something really silly and weird like that. Like, it could be anything. Like, literally any weird saying. Let's go, baby. Like, I don't know. Just put something like a cute little saying on your, men to, like, whatever you gotta do. Put it in your phone, like, I am the greatest of all time. Let's get this show on the road, like, let's just relax, let's just let things flow to me, It's more like a saying to have in your head throughout the day, Remember where you came from, but at the same time, you're learning that it's your time to win now, all right? And fuck all these losers that you were surrounded by in the past that never let you step into your true light, and they never let you shine. They never let you shine. It's time for you to be the star of the show now, okay? Success. Okay, this is the final message. Yeah, so this is a confirmation for everything that already just came out. You are going to be experiencing true success, not only on the outside looking in. Not only on the outside, but on the outside looking in, on the inside. There's not going to be this sense of competition. Inner turmoil, I'm hearing. Inner turmoil. Like, people don't understand, like, they just think that you have it all together, which you do. But it's like, you can't fully relax. Because whatever situation that you're in that you're getting out of, it's like, you're not the star of the show. And you're meant to be the star of the show. I mean, I've already said this before. It keeps coming out, but that's just what you're supposed to hear. You're supposed to be in the spotlight, and like people are supposed to like bow for you. Like, you're supposed to be extremely respected and recognized and well known. My camera randomly crapped out on me with the storage, so this is the last message. It is time for you to have some sort of internal celebration with yourself, okay? This is not the end of the road. This is the beginning, all right? It's time to celebrate yourself and to honor your own credibility because you know you have it. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. See you in the next video. Bye.